は。こんにちは、皆さん。ジュノです。プラネタジュノ ASMR へようこそ。じゃあ、今日は、このビデオはみんなのためのビデオですが、特に私の友達ユリナのためのビデオです。このビデオはこのビデオに英語を教えてあげたい。私は英語の教師ですから、英語をいろいろなコンセプトが教えてあげたい。じゃあ、このセクションは English for you です。English for you。じゃあ、始めましょう。英語より日本語の方が難しい。日本語はとても難しいです。日本語、英語は、簡単じゃないけど、発音は難しい。日本語から英語まで。でも私は助けてあげたい。ごめんね。じゃあ、始めましょう。頑張りましょう。OK。Greetings。ちょっと待って。Notification。How do I notification? I never know. Siri。じゃあ、OK。Greetings. Okay. So I don't even know how to put this. So we have hello and hi. Okay, you can also put. It's so hard to do this. Hello. So it's very important. Hello, la 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 la. Hello. Hi. It's more informal. You say hello, and you say hi, maybe to a friend or someone on the street. Hey, hi, what's up? Hey, what's up? I'm sorry, I can't write. I'm a lefty. Hidari. Hidarite. Hidari go. Anyways. So, hello. Hello, what's up? Hey, what's up? Like, a lot of young people say that. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Also, like, hey, what's up? It's very common. Some people shorten up this, the what's up, and only say, hey, sup. Hey, sup. Hey, sup. Or sup. Another one. Joey Tribbiani from Friends used to use this a lot, but in a different meaning. You'd be like, how you doing? It comes from how are you doing, but they omitted this part, like, how you doing? So people can say, hello, hi, hey, what's up? Sup? Hey, how you doing? Like, how are you, right? So, how are you doing? How are you? Hey, what's up? It's also like, what's going on? Like, hey, ¿cómo estás? Genki. Konnichiwa. Genki. It's not, like, it's very informal, okay? So, then we have, depending the moment in the day, we have oh my god. Good morning. Good morning. So what you have to do is you drop the last sound of good, good, oh, good. It's good, 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 and this is a long. Good morning. Good morning. Good. Janai. Good morning. Maybe it's easier if you think about, like, if you think there's a you, but you say it to yourself, like, good morning. This R is also important, as in Hatsun. More, 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 more. Like right now, I'm ASMRing, but more, morning, more, good more. You have to make your tongue roll. Morning, more. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be in the middle of your palate, like good morning. Okay. So something I want to teach you right now. It's also what I teach. Oh my god, this is not. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to put this in order to. Okay. Whenever you find a double O, let me pick another color. It's gonna be like a U sound. Okay. Every time you find that double O, it's gonna sound like ooh. Like, good. What other words can you come up with right now that are written in double O, but when you sound them, it sounds like ooh, ooh, good. Great, that's one. Awesome, yeah. or sound like good. Nobody's gonna say good morning. Then I promise it's going to come out natural, like good morning, good book. That's a good one. Sorry, I can't see. ちょっと待ってね。Look. Hey, you look fantastic. It's not you look or look or it's hey, you look fantastic. So remember, double O sounds like ooh. So we have good morning, and this is probably from like in the morning until noon. After 12 p.m. Go. How do you read this? Sorry, my handwriting, like this, it's hard. So, correct. Good afternoon. You see, again, the double O. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Afternoon, noon. It's 12. After, ato. I don't know the kanji. Do I remember the kanji of go? Gomenne. Gogo. Gozen. Gogo. でもこれは go. Okay, so good afternoon. Then probably like it's 何それエアコンじゃない Okay, probably at 6 or 7. Do you know this one? I want to have a good rating. I'm sorry, I'm a teacher, so I'm very strict about handwriting and also my hair. No, I don't give. Look, my hair is alive. It's so alive. Also, I want to show this shirt. Can you see what it does? No. Yeah. Isn't it cool? Okay, anyway. So that's right, you got it right. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Okay. Good evening. And then good evening we say until until the person goes to sleep. You can say it until I don't know if it's 2 a.m. in the morning and you see the person for the first time after going to sleep. You probably be, hey, good morning, because you're seeing it again. You're seeing that person again. But when the person goes to sleep, what do you say? That's right. Not only when you see the person go to sleep, but for example, if I am taking a class late at night and I'm not gonna see my teacher and it's probably like 8 or 9 p.m. They hey, have a good night, Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. erase this. Let's practice them all. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good night. Good night. Good night. The best way to practice Hatsuon is by repeating, and try to make the gap between these two words short. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good morning. Good evening. Not good evening. Good night. Together. 全部一緒に Good night. Good night. Good evening. 言葉を一つ Good afternoon. Good morning. Okay. Now, I want to teach you something very important in English as well. We have adjective plus noun. Okay? Like in Japanese. でもスペイン語で違いです。In English, we say 誰ですか？こんなごめんね。まだ毎週はこんなノーティフィケーションのもするな。じゃあ black cat黒い猫大きりんご big apple. So you have to remember that it's always adjective plus noun. Okay, adjective plus noun. Okay. The next thing I want to teach you is subjects. Let me go back 1 second because I want to make you understand. Maybe it's not clear. Nouns. A noun is a person, an animal, a place, or an idea. Okay, so by doing this body language, this body movement, you will remember that a noun is a person, an animal, a place, or an idea. A person. Juno, Yurina, Tachibana, Melvin, Santa Claus, Obama, whatever. those are nouns, okay? Proper nouns. Then you have person, animal. I'm sorry, this is something I made up for my kids so they could remember. So person, animal. So lion, cat, octopus, platypus, whatever. So person, animals, places, okay, like church, Argentina, house, school, Chechnya, I don't know, Japan. So that's also a noun, okay? Stay. You're not gonna stay, are you? Okay. So person, animal, place, idea, love, happiness, freedom. Let me write those words for you. Whatever, these are just examples. 例えば love, freedom, hate, fear. Those are ideas. Like you can't touch them, okay? But love is beautiful. I wa 美しいです. Okay. Love, I, 恋. Okay, so happiness is a noun, yeah. Let me add it here. Happiness is a noun. Okay. When you see a word that ends with ness, it's a noun, okay? And actually, you can transform adjectives to nouns. For example, I mean, not all of them. Love is love. It's not loveness. But let's see. You have this adjective. Sad. By the way, hi 72. Welcome to the channel. So, I say, I am sad. 私は悲しいです。でも I don't know how to say it in Japanese. 悲しみ. I don't know, but if I want to say I feel this, the noun, or if you know how to say, I'm gonna look for it in Japanese. これは英語と日本語、悲しみ、すごい。じゃあ、悲しみはWhat type of sentence? 悲しみはこの気持ちです。Whatever. So, sad, you transfer from an adjective and you add the ness. And it turns into a noun. The same with happy. You have happy. I am happy. A happy dog. Okay, those are adjectives. But if you want to say happiness is what I feel, or happiness it's what moves the world, then you change this Y into this and goes like this: happiness. Okay, so that's one way. Sometimes, so when you say ness, or sometimes dumb, usually like free dumb, bored dumb, things like that. It's just nouns. So far we have practiced that a noun is a person, an animal, a place, or an idea. Okay, so I can say love is in the air. Love is a noun. Okay, go. Don't worry, I'm gonna go back to this maybe in another video. I just wanted to teach you some concepts, basic concepts. I thought I may be slow to type. I'm clean. Don't worry. Edith, where are you from? 72. Okay. Personal pronouns. Let me. Okay, personal pronouns. Watashi, watashi, anata, kareshi, kanojo, watashitachi, karitachi. Okay, so in English we have I, you, he, she, it, we, they, you, and I'm going to write. I'm always scared that my husband is coming and the dog's like, la, 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 la. So if that happens, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to be fast and stop that. He's gonna come soon. Okay. So he, このマーカーは okay. I always want you to remember that he, she, and it are the three crazy. I call them like this. And when I teach it to my kids, it's something I came up with when I was 18 years old and I started to teach. So, 彼氏、彼女と how do you say it? これ Is that my husband? Anyways, these are always going to be different from many of the things I'm going to teach you. Did you hear that? And you will see that they're always different from the others. For example, let's take verb to be. Verb to be means that this in Japanese, right? So we have one different from the other, but it's always am, is, or are. Verb to be. Okay, so remember am, is, or are. So if I have maybe that line is you are okay. We are. They are. You are. You see, they are unlike are, except for but it's also I am. You are. He is. You see how different that is from are. She is. It is. Okay, that's why these three are always doing, something crazy differently from the others. La raza supremacia. What's that? Jersa con N. La raza supremacia. Okay. So I can say I am. We learned adjectives today, so I am. I am happy. You are sad. He is. Oh, Jersa. Oh, that's where are you from? Wow, he, she, they. Okay, so I am happy. You are sad. He's big. She is beautiful. United States, you should be more inclusive to trans people. I'm just teaching basic concepts to Japanese people who want to learn, and since I'm not, I don't know about that topic so much, I'm sorry if I offended you in a way. I don't know so much about it. Maybe I can learn for next time, but right now what I want to do is teach these basic concepts that I learned. That's all. Okay. That's super cool. I didn't know. I would like to know how to pronounce it though, Zin. I would love to know. I would love to know how to say that. Cool. Okay, so big, beautiful. It is, I don't know, small. We are crazy. They are. Happy, sad, big, beautiful, small. They are lonely. You are fat. Whatever, guys. These are just examples, okay? So, you see, I am happy. You are sad. He is big. She is beautiful. I can't read the opposite. We are crazy. They are what? They are lonely. You are fat. These are just examples. Okay? So, just examples. I'm just using this to teach a concept only. So, for now, I just want you to know these personal pronouns. Jerza is also teaching in the chat about more personal pronouns that include more people. God, annoying. Sorry, it's okay. Anyway, and you can see all these adjectives. Okay, fat, big, beautiful, small, crazy. So this is positive, like a positive statement. I'm not saying I am not happy. She is not. Blah blah blah. We're gonna talk about that maybe next video. I just wanted to teach you today like some basic greetings and when to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. And I wanted to teach you also about adjective and noun, which go together. List of trans pronouns. Well, if you go ahead. I'm definitely gonna try to Google that and learn a little bit more. I love learning about new things, and I invite you to also learn. Anyway, so adjectives and nouns. I wanted to teach you. Like, remember, noun is a person, an animal, a place, or an idea. Okay, and verb to be. Okay, let me write down. I like as a teacher. I like always. Okay, so today we saw greetings. We also greetings was hello, hi, what's up, hey, how you doing, good, sup, also. Then we learned about like how to say good morning, when to say also good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Times of the day. We also learned about the level O. That the level O always sounds like a no. I'm gonna cough because I have a cold. Wait 1 second. I have a terrible cold. 風がひた風をひいた. Okay. We also learned about nouns. A little bit about nouns. Adjective plus noun. And sorry. Oh my god, I can't breathe. And I have to work full time tomorrow. Okay. This is what we learned today, or what I tried to teach you. Greetings. Time to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. The sound. We also learn about nouns. Some nouns, these are basic concepts. Adjective plus noun, verb to be, and some pronouns. Okay. So, 皆さん、今日はこれだけです。英語は言語は簡単じゃないけど面白い言語です。日本語も毎日勉強しなければなりません。そして私はテレビを見て音楽を聴いていろいろな人やっていろいろな人 学ぶのはとても楽しいです。だから気に入っていただけたなら、like をしてコメントもしてください。If you like this video, send some comments and tell me if you want to learn a little bit more about English or whatever you want to say. All comments are welcome, and this is a channel in which we, exchange about culture and we have fun. So thank you so much for having been here tonight. じゃあ皆さん、また来週ありがとうございました。じゃあね。